Evening everybody, thank you for staying so late. Welcome to the IKEA staff room, or is it an 8-bedroom igloo? I'm not really sure, it's fucking cold enough to be an igloo anyway. But if anybody's watching this on YouTube, this is a different t-shirt to the last 2 gigs I've done. I'm not a complete chav. I managed to steal this on the way up here actually. It's a bit small, but there you go. I've been busy this week writing comedy, and I've discovered the best, strongest piece of punctuation in the English language is, you can use this, you'll be quite amazed by this, it is it's a little small guy from Rome with a big moustache, and he's got a boyfriend called Obelix. Nobody's getting it. It's actually there's a few clever people in it. It is in fact an asterisk. And the power behind this is, if you see a holiday advertised in the Loot or wherever, the Metro, whatever, or the Guardian if you actually got a job nowadays, £99 with an asterisk, week in Spain. Now you know that holiday's going to cost you 250 quid, you do, don't you? But because there's an asterisk on it, you don't get upset, do you? You know, you don't lose the rag, you don't phone up Nicky Campbell at Watchdog, cussing Lum Polly because you thought you were going to get a week away for a one and it's cost you 2.5. The asterisk is like, it's like a get out of jail card, isn't it? It's like a caveat. You can tell any lie to anybody, as long as there's an asterisk after it, you're out of jail. Pretty Bill Clinton didn't think of that when he was getting grilled on ABC News, wasn't it? So, President, did you have sexual relationships with that woman? I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Asterisks. He's out of jail, isn't he? You know, Hillary's not going to break his balls. He's going to stay in his job a bit longer. You know, the most powerful man in the world lost his job because he didn't know about the guy from Rome with a moustache. Piss poor, pretty poor actually. I'm not looking at my watch. The Olympic Games, the young man earlier talked about the Olympic Games that we're going to have in 2012. I'll let you into a secret, it's going to be just after 8:15, that's 2016, is anyone clever here. And half the events are going to be field-based, you know, pointless, absolutely pointless field sports. You know, when are you actually going to use the hop, you know, the triple jump? You know, you're going to be running for a train or a bus and you're going to miss it and you think, you know what, I'm going to catch that train, I'm going to have a quick hop, skip and jump. You're not going to, are you? It is absolutely pointless, useless. The only time you're going to use one of them sports is possibly if you're a burglar, you know, and you're a pole vault expert. You know, there's a couple of Rottweilers near the front door and you think, you know what, I'm going to get the pole vault out, straight through the window, rob the bastard, and I'm off. No tetanus jab for me. Or we could get the Metropolitan Police, instead of killing people from Brazil, we could actually use the javelin. And we could probably spear maybe 3 or 4 burglars or muggers in one go. Not sure that's going to catch on, that one. Possibility of a work in progress, that one. On the way up here, I bumped into a guy at outside Sainsbury's. Well, he sort of bumped into me, and he told me that Jesus is coming back. You know, like these boy bands are coming back. Well, Jesus is coming back apparently as well. He didn't tell me when. You know, like the blockbuster film that's coming to a cinema near you soon. Jesus is coming back, but nobody's sure. Well, if he is coming back, he obviously has a trade as a carpenter. Don't think there's going to be much call for him nowadays, do you? Unless he's going to get a job down in Stratford building, you know, the Olympics. But I think he's going to have to go for a job seekers allowance interview. And I would absolutely love to be a fly on the wall when he's filling out his application form. So, Mr. Nazareth, you're a failed carpenter, okay, and you're claiming for 3 people. Right, okay, not sure about that. And your date of birth, you haven't completed that properly. Oh, right, 25th of the 12th. 00. Oh, that seems a bit strange. You're either 8 years of age or you're 2009 years of age. I must say you look pretty well, even with the beard. But there's some great programmes on the TV at the moment. I'm tired and sick of people saying that there's rubbish on the TV. There are some good programmes on there, but you have to look for them. Channel 4 has got one, Come Dine With Me. I'm sure there's a few people here that don't work. Anyone actually watch this programme? Must be one of you, surely. Comedy purposes. We got someone? Okay. Now, the whole idea of this programme is that you're going to knock on someone's door the first day, and you're not sure, are they going to be vegetarian, carnivore, or God forbid they're poor, you know, and you're going to end up with fish fingers from Lidl with a yellow sticker still on it. You know, that would be terrible. But what is even worse than that is Ray Mears opening the door. You know that guy with the shorts who goes all over the world with his penknife, you know, he can rustle up a 3-course meal out of nothing. Can you imagine going to his house for Deal or No Deal? Or Come Dine With Me, and he gives you the menu. You know, the starter is going to be red ant soup. That seems very nice, Ray. I haven't seen that one before. Probably a good reason for that. Oh, and the main course, should have guessed it, your favourite, fillet of squirrel with nettles. Yeah, that's the sort of food this guy cooks up. There's a few people raising their eyebrows. That's the sort of food he cooks. So obviously you're going to have to get on the phone to Domino's Pizza and get a pizza over there pretty quickly. I did drop in Deal or No Deal. Some of you have seen me before. I'm obsessed with that smug guy with the beard, Mr. Edmonds. I'm not going to cuss him completely tonight. I can't stand the guy. It's that house. You know the house that all the people stay in, the hotel that they're staying for months and months? Well, when they come out of that hotel and they're on the programme, they can't say a bad word about anyone on the show. You know, everybody that's on it's a great person. We'll be sad to miss you, John. You've been like the son I never had, blah, fucking blah. Well, if that house can turn people into such nice people, why don't we get some psychotic criminals in there? You know, someone like Charles Bronson, who's got the film out, not the guy who's Michael Winner's boyfriend, you know, the trilogy, the lunatic with the bald head. Why don't we put him in there for 3 months, see if he comes out, see if he's domesticated, you know, put him back into society. That really would be a test for the Endemol people in Bristol. Shampoos made from elderberries, raspberries, chuckberries, you know, all these berries. Who actually came up with the idea that putting berries into shampoo is good for your hair? You know, it has to be someone who's been in a bath and has had a false rape alert, sorry, a eureka moment. We've got 1 or 2 laughs for that. The lawyer will be happy with that one. He was shitting himself about that one. Good job I killed him before I come out. Shoe shops to have a closing down sale. Now, this is a bit of advice for you. They've actually got caught with this on Saturday at Brent Cross. Unless you have a size 3 or size 15 foot, don't bother going into these closing down sales because you've got no chance whatsoever of finding a shoe. It's an absolute fact. Drying up now, which is a technical term for not having enough material. So I'm going to finish now, and I'm going to say that you have been an absolutely fantastic, warm, brilliant, good-looking crowd, and I've been absolutely fantastic. Asterisks. Thank you.